Hey, hi. Welcome to today. It is Tuesday, April 2nd, and I am starting the vlog. So I decided that at least for like the next little while, I'm gonna do like daily vlogs or like weekly vlogs. So this is the first day of the first weekly vlog, so it's just kind of a little video diary. So I hope you enjoy. I hope this goes well. The reason why I'm starting on Tuesday instead of Monday is because I slept until like 5:30 p.m. yesterday. So yeah, anyway, today's agenda, I am beginning my work of cold pitching to clients. So basically I'm a freelance writer and I haven't been working since like last year, and so I made a new portfolio. I'm gonna spend today I wrote all of the portfolio pieces, but I haven't put them in a portfolio. So today I am making my website so that I can have a website where I can be like, here's my website, and then it has a bunch of my published or unpublished articles, so you can see that I'm like experienced. You know how it is. It's a portfolio, okay? I'm doing that today, and then for the rest of the week we're gonna be cold pitching to clients. So cold pitching is basically when you find a magazine or a publication or an agency and you have no working relationship with them, and then you send them an email pitching your services to them. I have a Google sheet of about 200 magazines and publications and everything to submit to, and so I'm going to keep track of how many I submit to. I'm going to try to submit to 500 by like within the next few months, and if you think that's a lot, it's actually not, because the majority of them will not answer probably. So I was told to pitch to as many people as I can, and I just think that's the smartest decision. So I'm trying to pitch to as many blogs as I can. And if you're wondering what my niche is or what I write about, I mainly write about music, alternative music, and like alternative music news or album reviews, things like that. Cool stuff. I don't know if any of this makes sense or if any of it's interesting, but this is my life and we're doing a vlog. So anyways, I just wanted to say good morning. Good morning. Anyway, I got my Coke and we are gonna work on some stuff right now. We're gonna get some work done. After I finish cold pitching and getting all this stuff set up, I'm gonna spend like probably the rest of the day reading. I'm hoping to get done working at like 3 or 4 today. I'm very excited. I'm out of my reading slump, by the way. I'm officially out of my reading slump. Okay, bye, bye, bye. Okay, bye, 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 bye. When I tell you my ass has been sitting in this spot for like 4 hours, rotting in bed, I mean it. I've literally just been sitting here rotting in bed. Anyways, it is like 9 something, I think. I was feeling really icky earlier, so I didn't vlog, and I was literally, like I said, just sitting here on my phone. I've scrolled through everything. I've seen the whole internet, but I'm gonna finish the book that I started last night. I don't know, it might take me too long, but it's called She Started It. Oh, sorry. It's called She Started It. It's a thriller. Really weird. It's like this group of girls that used to bully this one girl in high school all get invited to that girl's bachelorette party on this like island in the Caribbean, isolated from the rest of society, and they're like, let's go. Are you dumb? Anyway, and things go from there, I guess. It's kind of boring. I'm not gonna lie. It's really not thrilling. Like I'm not thrilled, but I'm gonna read it right now, and I'm 41% through it. I started it yesterday. I'm gonna try to finish it. I sent a lot of proposals earlier today. I sent 26. My goal was to send 15. I sent 26. So I was really happy about that. And then I just was kind of really anxious, so I just sat in bed. So yeah, it says I have 3 hours left. I'm gonna try to finish it right now. I'll keep you updated. probably won't vlog anymore tonight. Anyway, sorry I'm bad at vlogging. The plot twist is twisting. The plot twist is twisting. This is crazy. This book is boring and really mid, but the plot twist is twisting. I just thought I would share. I'm almost done and then I'm gonna go to bed, so. Guys, you have to look at my pants. I just got them. They came in the mail. They are Hello Kitty Halloween pants. Okay, hey, welcome to today. It is currently, actually, let me check, 4:17. My dog is barking, so sorry about that. I kind of look good right now. Anyway, I woke up an hour ago. Thank you, I know. It's really amazing. I outdo myself. Really, is all I can say. I really do. Besides me waking up at 3 p.m. and getting my Hello Kitty pants in the mail, I don't really have much planned. I am going to send my pitches for the day because I'm trying to send pitches every single day. I have a template that I made if you're interested, if you're curious about how I do this. I have a template and then I just like edit it every time a little bit to make it personalized. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna send some pitches. I finished a book last night though and I wanted to talk about it. So I finished She Started It and I wanted to read it for a long time because I've seen it kind of floating around, but I never got the chance to pick it up. I think I explained it earlier. It's basically like these 4 girls who bullied this other girl get invited to that girl's bachelorette party, all expenses paid, Caribbean trip, cut off from society. So they go because they're stupid and bad things happen. It's a thriller, okay? It was promising. It was a promising premise. And I'm kind of upset because I got this book in from the library and The Hunting Party by Lucy Foley at the same time. And they were both like a group of friends from high school go to this party and people slowly die. So I returned The Hunting Party because I was like, I'm not gonna read 2 books that are like the exact same twice in a row. But now I kind of regret that because I feel like it would have been better because I like Lucy Foley a lot and I thought that maybe, I don't know. Anyway, I don't know what I rated it. I think I gave it like a 3-star because it was just like so mid. It was just like really mid. Like I predicted pretty much every single thing that happened except for like the major twist. The major twist, it did get me. It did get me and it was quite good, I would say. But the rest of the book, like I knew exactly what was gonna happen. Like they all had secrets that they were like, I don't want the girls to know this. And I knew every single secret because I just guessed. And then they were like, fine, I'll tell you. And I was like, oh, here we go. And I was right every single time. Like I guessed everything that happened. So I don't know, maybe if you don't read thrillers as often or as much and you're not as like experienced in guessing, that, because not that I'm like experienced, but like I think you could enjoy it because the premise was interesting and it was like not a bad book. There was a few points where like the dialogue was just really stiff and didn't feel like it had any emotion into it. Like I had a big struggle with like the emotion in the characters. I couldn't really feel it. But other than that, I think it's a fine book. If that sounds interesting to you, you should go ahead and read it. But it was a bit predictable. So there's that. I'm gonna start a new book tonight. I'm hopefully gonna have enough time to binge. I have 2 really short books that I think I'm gonna choose from, so we will spend the night reading, but until then I'm just gonna work on getting my cold pitches sent and then I'll probably have dinner. So yeah, I'm currently struggling really bad with getting up on time. This vlog in particular, I think most days it'll be like I woke up at 4 p.m. hey. Yeah, today's one of those days. It's all about the he said, she said, etc. So anyway, I'm gonna go send my cold pitches and I'll see you guys later when we're reading. Hi guys, I am so mad right now. I'm literally so mad. So I just found a couple easy little reads that I was gonna read. Books to read that are like under 300 pages because I'm really behind on my reading goal. I noticed that a Kingfisher book was available on Libby, and so I clicked it and I was like, I'm gonna read this tonight. So I download it on my phone and I open my Kobo and I go to turn it on and I download and I sync it. The book doesn't show up. And I'm like, okay, this has happened before. So I was like, whatever, it's not a big deal. I'm gonna look for some more books and then I'll figure out, once I've got all the books that I want, I'll figure out how to get them onto my Kobo. So I download 2 more books. So I have 3 books on my Libby app on my phone. And I tried to sync my Kobo and only one of the books showed up. I kept syncing it and I connected to my laptop. I tried to download the book. I did everything. I went on Reddit and I looked it up and I was like, what the fuck do I do? And I have concluded after 2 hours of trying to get it, like literally like an hour and a half of trying to get these books onto my Kobo, I've concluded that I just have to give up. I can't get them on my Kobo and I'm furious. It was going to be a nice comfy time reading them on my Kobo. Now I have to read them on my iPad and I don't want to do that. But I'm going to because I wanted to read this book. So all of that is to say that I am going to read Thornhedge by Kingfisher tonight. It's a little over 100 pages and it's just a cute little fantasy, and I've been wanting to get back into my fantasy era, so I thought I would give it a try because I really like Kingfisher. So I'm gonna try to binge this and then I'm gonna go to bed. But anyways, this just kind of killed my vibe, but you know what, we're gonna get through it. So yeah. Good morning, folks. Just grabbed my Coke. I just finished getting ready. I have some proposals to send, and I'm also going to find more clients to pitch to because I'm trying to do 500 by the end of this month. I've already done 50. And I've had 3 responses so far. 2 people said, "We'd love to have you write for us, but we don't pay." 1 person said, "Sorry, we're not hiring people right now." So I was like, okay, whatever. But it's so frustrating. It's almost worse than not getting a response at all, because getting a response of like, "Hey, oh my gosh, like your blog looks great, everything looks great, we don't pay. Is that okay?" I feel so bad saying no because I already expressed, "Hey, I like your website and I want to write for you." But then as soon as they're like, "We don't pay," I'm like, nope. It makes me feel bad, but this is my job. So I have to get paid. I don't really have time to write for blogs and publications that don't pay me. I read a little bit last night. I read the first half of Thornhedge by Kingfisher. Love it. I absolutely love it. It's so cute. It's kind of like a little fairy tale. It's like a little over 100 pages. It's super cute. It's like really similar to Holly Black and like that type of fae story. It reads like a fairy tale. Like it's so cute, and I'm really excited to finish it. So I have big reading plans today. I'm gonna try to finish 2 or 3 books because I have 3 or 4 books that are under 300 pages that I would like to work on reading today. So hopefully we can get a little bit more caught up today. I'm gonna put my headphones on, listen to some death metal, and get some proposals sent. So wish me luck. I'm in my comfy clothes already. It's literally like 1 o'clock and I got changed because I was wearing a whole fit and everything. I got all ready this morning, but you know what? All I'm doing is lying in bed reading today. So I got everything that I needed to get done. So now I get to spend the whole day reading. I'm so excited. It's 1:19 right now. I just had lunch. I have some plans. Let me tell you my reading plans. So last night I read 57% of Thornhedge. So I have like 40 pages left of it. How do I change sorry, I just had to change it. Anyway, and then after that, so that should take me like maybe an hour at most. And then we're gonna read All Systems Red by Martha Wells. This is the first book in the Murderbot Diaries. They're like little sci-fi novellas that I've heard good things about, so we're gonna read that. And then we're reading short books today, so we're gonna get a lot read. Then we're gonna read My Sister the Serial Killer, and then if we finish that, My Sister the Serial Killer, we can start 10,000 Stitches. But if not, I'll just read that tomorrow. Very exciting stuff. I'm gonna get started reading, and I will keep you updated. But so far, I'm loving Thornhedge. I took off my eyelashes, so if I look weird, then shut the fuck up, maybe? I don't know. Sorry, I'm really feeling crazy right now. Anyways, I haven't updated in a long time. As you can probably tell, it is dark now, but I did quite a bit of reading since the last time we last spoke. Yeah. Anyway, so I did both of those things. I finished Thornhedge, loved it. It was so cute. I loved their little epilogue. Oh my gosh. If you need a fantasy novella just to like catch up to your reading goal, or you just want to binge a book, it was so cute and like so worth it. Like, I know you're probably like, what can they get up to in 100 pages? Don't worry, because they get up to it. Whatever it is, they get up to it. And then I read All Systems Red, and I'm really disappointed that I didn't like this as much. And I think the reason why I didn't like it as much as I thought I was going to was because I didn't understand it. Because like, I have read sci-fi before, and I've watched a lot of sci-fi. Like, I'm a Star Wars fan. I grew up on Doctor Who, but reading it has always been really hard for me. And so I thought this novella would just be like a good little sprinkling of something. I just wanted to give it a try because I thought it would be cute and fun, and I like the idea of giving sci-fi a try in book form. And I did read it. I finished the whole thing. It was only like 150 pages, I think, but I was bored, and I understood it enough that like I knew what was going on, but there was so much that I just like didn't get until like they would say, we know what we have to do, we need to go do this, and I would be like, what? And then 10 pages later I'd be like, oh, they have to go do that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I had this like delayed understanding of everything in the book, and it kind of put a damper on the mood. I did really like the humor in the narration. It was really just casual and fun. It just didn't give what it needed to give. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't give everything that I wanted, and I didn't enjoy it nearly as much as I thought I was going to. Then, after I finished that, I started My Sister the Serial Killer. You can't really see it because it's turned off, but I read about 19%, and then I had to stop because I was starving to death and I had to get something to eat, and then I got distracted, and now it's like 8:30. I started this book. I'm 19% through it. I really like the way that it's written. I think I'm gonna like this. I don't really know how to articulate why I think I'm gonna like it, but I just like have a feeling that this is gonna be an enjoyable read. I really like the narration. I really like super short chapters that are all named something. Like, there's one that was named Father, and it was a story about her father, and then the next chapter is Knife, and it talks about his sister's knife and where she got it, and it's like, the story is told very intentionally, so I'm really enjoying it so far. It says I have about 2 hours left, so I'm going to try to finish this tonight, and that would mean that we finished 3 books today, so good job me. I've got my Coke here, of course, second Coke of the day. That was crisp. That was a crisp Coke. Anyway, I'll stop trying to show you my Kobo screen now. That was crazy. Anyways, I'm gonna read this tonight, tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the rest of the week. the rest of the week, sorry, I don't know what's going on. The rest of the week, I do have stuff to do here and there, but for the most part, if I can wake up on time, if I can get my ass out of bed, I will have hours upon hours of reading time every day for the rest of this week. So I plan on trying to finish a book a day. If it doesn't work out that way, don't hold me to it. We read a lot of books this week though, so I'm not really mad about it. I am still trying to catch up to my reading goals, so it would be good if we could knock a few more books down. But anyway, I'm gonna read and I'll probably see you tomorrow. So, do you hear that? I don't know if the camera picked that up. My Coke is wailing. It's like going. Is it sentient? Be honest. Is it sentient and it knows that I'm gonna drink it? I will leave you with that thought. Goodbye. Sit you right here. You can't see me. Okay, so hi guys. This angle is not the best. I apologize. I'm just taking my makeup off and I thought I would talk about the book that I just read. I need to fix this angle. It's terrible. That's better, right? Do we like? POV and Fred Durst. Just pretend I didn't say that. Okay, anyway. I just finished My Sister, the Serial Killer, and I really enjoyed that book. Oh my god. It was so good. It was kind of, I would say, poetic prose, and I guess the author, I am not even gonna try to pronounce her name because it would just be embarrassing for me. I'll have to look it up, but read in her little author bio at the end of the book. What do they call it? About the author section of the book. She writes lyrical prose often in her books, and she's a freelance writer, so I was like, oh my gosh, that's cool. I had never read a book, I'm trying to get the blush off my nose. I had never read a book that took place in Nigeria, like modern day Nigeria. I had never read a book that took place in Nigeria, so it was cool to learn about, because I feel like people on this side of the planet have a very specific way of perceiving that part of the world, and myself included, just because it's what I hear and see in the media. So it was interesting to hear from an author of that background and read a story where all the characters are Nigerian, and it's just nice. It's nice to read a book where you know like nothing about the culture, because it just feels like you're learning everything, and so I really appreciated that. But that's not why I loved it. I didn't love it just because it was a learning experience for me. It was, I don't know if this happens to anybody else, but my eyeliner specifically stays on my eyeball where I put the lash glue, and I don't know what that is about, so I have to like stretch my eyelid. But anyway, I really liked the way that it was written. The prose was just really, I don't know, it was poetic, kind of, like, I guess lyrical is a better word, but it was also so abrupt, and it was very intentional with the way it was telling you the story. And I really, really liked that, and I really loved the main character, even though I know I'm probably not supposed to. I hated the sister. I was just so, and that I think is the beauty of the story, because you hate the sister, but you love the other sister that's narrating and covering up her sister's murders. and the whole time you're like, why won't she tell anyone? Why won't she tell anyone? But it makes so much sense why she wouldn't tell anyone, because wouldn't you protect your sister from spending life in prison? I don't know. It raised a lot of very interesting questions that I didn't know I needed to know the answer to. And it touched on a lot of things and I think it did quite well, talking about all of them in quite a short period of time. So I really, really enjoyed it. I highly recommend. I wouldn't say it's like a thriller. It has like thriller aspects. Obviously, we're talking about a serial killer. It's more of a literary fiction, I'd say. Anyway, I'm gonna finish taking off my makeup because as you can see, it is still all over my face. So I'm gonna finish taking off my makeup and probably watch some YouTube and then go to bed. Tomorrow is the last round of pitches that I'm sending this week. I didn't get any responses today, which sucks, but I do have a lot of, not a lot, but like a handful of views on my website, so I know people are opening the emails. I just don't know if they're going to respond. So hopefully if I send follow-up emails, which I'm going to send follow-up emails a week after I send each round of pitches, I'm going to send a follow-up. So I'm going to start those next week on Tuesday, because Monday's my birthday, so I'm not doing anything work related on my birthday. Probably won't vlog that much either. I'm just gonna celebrate turning 20. It's like a snail. Anyway, peace and love, peace and love. Okay, I feel like I look really bad right now, but I'm just gonna like power through it because I feel like it's probably all in my mind. I don't know. Anyway, hi. It's Saturday evening, so you're probably wondering where all the time has gone. I decided not to vlog yesterday. I was kind of #depressed. I wasn't feeling very good, so I basically slept all day. And then I was like, I don't want to film, because I was just not in a good mood. So it wouldn't have been like fun to watch me. It would have been like depressing, and you would have been like, oh my god, go to therapy. So we're back another day. We're back to slay another day. But I don't have any footage from Friday, but I did read a little bit. I started 10,000 Stitches. I don't know why I always try to show you the screen on here, because it's either too dark or too bright every time I do that. But anyway, I got to 25% through this, and I'm highly enjoying it. Definitely not as easy to get into as Half a Soul, which is the first book in this little companion novella series. I can't get this on. I'm trying to turn on my Kobo and talk at the same time, and it wasn't going. Anyway, I'm enjoying it so far. It's very cute. It's a little fairy tale, literally, like it's got fairies in it, and it's a Cinderella retelling with fae, and it's just a sweet under 300 page little ditty, little moment. So I'm gonna try to finish it right now. I have about 3 hours left of it. I've done nothing all day, if I'm being honest. They were installing countertops in my kitchen. So I was like, I'm just gonna wait until I can go downstairs. It's not gonna take that long. I'm gonna go downstairs, eat something, and then I'll read. So it gets to lunchtime and they're not done. So I was like, okay, I'll just have a late lunch. And then they took until like 5 p.m. to install the countertops. What was I doing that whole time? Not reading. I was indeed on my phone. I was sitting right here on TikTok.com. But we're gonna spend the night reading. It's hey Google, what time is it?
It's 8:43 p.m.
It's 8:43 p.m. I am gonna spend the rest of the night reading 10,000 Stitches. I'm gonna try to finish it. afternoon, or I guess it's kind of evening now, isn't it? It's like 7:30. So I finished earlier. I finished 10,000 Stitches. I really liked it, but I liked it more than I thought I was going to, but at the same time, I didn't like it as much as Half a Soul. Half a Soul was just so perfect on its own, but when she went ahead and made it like a series, companion series, the rest are still like enjoyable, but they're not as good as the original. That's how I feel right now, but I've only read the second one. So yeah, I read that earlier, and then I went to run some errands. It is the evening time now, as I said. Oh my god, I'm so repetitive. Like, I feel like I'm just like saying the same things over and over again, because my day-to-day life is literally the same all the time. So I'm gonna try to finish another book today. So I'm gonna stop this vlog after tonight because it's just a weekly vlog, Monday to Sunday. That's our deal, okay? We'll get another vlog next week. My birthday's tomorrow. So I'm very excited. I'm gonna just spend the day having a fun time with my friends and eating good food and going book shopping and thrifting, and it's gonna be really fun. I'm not gonna film, but April 9th, I will be here filming another weekly vlog for you. I don't know why I'm always like... Anyway, I'm gonna start and try to finish in one sitting Bad Blood by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This is the fourth and final book in the Natural series. I'm gonna finish it out right now. I'm very excited. It's not that long. It's like 384 pages, but on my Kobo it's like really short, so that's why I think I can read it in one sitting. Oh, update on my attempts to get a job. I sent 102 cold pitches this week and I got 7 responses. 5 of them were interested in having me write for them. None of them pay any money. They're all hobby blogs, and 2 rejected. We're gonna keep trying. I have 400 more clients to pitch to, and I have like 80 something to send a follow-up to. So there's still hope, guys. There's still hope. I'm not gonna give up hope yet. So yeah, everything's planned out. It's a nice lazy Sunday. We're just gonna sit here and binge Bad Blood. It says it's gonna take me 3 hours and 7 minutes. That's not what it says. 3.8 hours. So I realize that that is backwards. Don't even comment on it. Let's get reading because I need to shut up, okay? So let's read.